Man, we gotta go right here. Chicago cop schooled by a man who knows his right. Yeah. Man shows knowledge and his right against a cop. Check it out.
It pays to know your rights. Beautiful stuff here.
Mm-hmm.
Here it is.
You got a driver's license?
Yeah, I do, but I didn't get pulled over.
It doesn't matter. I'm asking you for a driver's license for an ID to verify who you are.
Okay, but what crime are we investigating? What crime do you suspect me of committing?
Let me get
What crime do you
driver's
suspect me of committing?
Let me get your ID to
Okay.
verify who you are.
But you need a crime.
You don't need a
Yes, you do.
crime. Not
Yes, you do. In
to.
public.
No, you don't.
To ID?
No, you don't.
Thank you. I appreciate you, boss. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, what's your name, sir? What's your badge number? I appreciate you're awesome, bro. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. Thank you. All we doing is breaking up a fight and y'all pulling us over. Thank you.
I didn't have a chance to talk to you.
All we do is break up a fight and then they came in. We touch people. I was breaking up because it was right next to us. And then they came in. Thank you. Have a good night. All right. You have a good one.
All right. I saw this online. We don't have full information. If someone has more context, share it. But I wanted to highlight a couple of dynamics that are worthy of mention. Let's put up the picture full mass. Number one, the gentleman absolutely knew his rights. Many people, we've had a story where a preacher, a pastor, was watering his neighbor's yard.
I remember that.
He ends up being arrested by the police because they told him, you must produce your ID. He did not have to produce ID.
And guess what? Remember that pastor? He was on private property. When you're on private property, whether it's your own property, your neighbors, you don't have to produce an ID. Cops need, for them to demand ID, they need reasonable, articulated suspicion that you have committed a crime, about to commit a crime, or have already committed a crime. Or that you committed a crime, yeah. And the thing about some police agencies, when they try to go like demand ID or because you look suspicious, that's a fucking fool tactic right there. Because you know why? They want to run. They try to, oh no, we need to figure who you are like that. No, that's a lie. They want to get your ID, run the system, and hope that you have a warrant because of them, your job security.
He did identify himself. You told him
you told he's a pastor. I remember that.
Name. But it is not a crime. There was no investigation for a crime because there was no probable cause.
Not at all.
To detain or to be suspicious or to investigate. So the female officer was big mad to have been challenged and even more upset when the male supervisor came by to say, let them go. The other officer was so angry that you could hear her yelling, but it's bull-ish. Based on the decal that you can see, the male supervisor appears to be Chicago PD, okay? Unfortunately, we do not have additional information about the encounter.
That's that woman cop, and that's the supervisor.
That was stand up, man.
It does say Chicago.
That was appropriate. That was professional. That was correct. That was right. That was by the book. That was policy. That is what breaks down the barriers between community and cop.
Bingo, yeah.
You stood up. You said the right thing. It didn't take much. It just took you being willing to...
It's not about enforcing. It's not about policing and trying to enforce a law or, trying to do in order to maintain order. It's about policy, about knowing people have rights and people are going to use them as well. And police officers get mad when you flex your power saying, I don't have to ID. I haven't committed no crime. Or when you get cops out there, it's like, what is your reasonable suspicion, articulate suspicion that I committed a crime? And then you get mad when you demand a badge number.
You simply advocate for a member of the community by telling the truth. The truth is, you knew she was incorrect with her information. Maybe authentically so. Maybe she needs to go back to the academy. Maybe she needs to take continuing education units. Whatever it may be. You stood up, you stood in the gap, you said the right thing, you did the right thing. We commend you for that.
It's funny was this too. You got attorneys and lawyers, and sometimes it takes them up to 8 years to know the law as well. There's no way in the right mind that a police officer could know everything about the law and the Constitution in 6 months.
wanted to highlight
Because a
this
lot of
video
times for lawyers, it
for
takes at
those
least 6
two
years to pass the bar.
points. Sharing thoughts here.
And maybe she needs to take a meditation class because the
Ooh,
reaction
yeah.
after this baby cop didn't get her way kind of tells it all.
Yeah.
Just the fact that her superior did things correctly
Yes.
and she couldn't take it says it all.
Yeah, there you go.
And that's the beauty of on thing. Whenever you are stopped by the cops and you get a rogue, a rowdy cop like that, just the best thing to do is demand why am I be stopped, why am I be detained, and simply just be polite, ask, name a badge number, ask a couple times, don't sit there and demand every 5 seconds. After a minute, if they don't produce it, I say, can I have your name and badge number, please? And if they won't, I say, okay, you know what? Give me your supervisor. Get your supervisor. What if it's the chief, lieutenant, sergeant? I want your supervisor. And a lot of times, the supervisor will know about people having rights in the law and about policy as well. Anyways, my name is Peace out.